Sim Update 10 has finally been released. In this video, we're going to take a look at everything that you need to know about the new update, including what's next for the development of Microsoft Flight Simulator. We have all the big announcements and release news as well, so let's jump into the video. Before we jump into this week's announcements, in these videos we try to bring you all the Flight Sim news and content in one place. So if that sounds right up your taxiway, please click that subscribe button. 72% of people that watch the Flight Sim channel are not subscribed, and it would really help us out if you click that little red button. Pre-flighting this week's previews and announcements, and kicking off with Iris Simulations as they showed us what they've been working on late this week, which is the Pilatus PC21. The Iris team mentioned that we should see this for release in early October and will be available for both PC and Xbox simmers. The PC21 will come with dual cockpit, dynamic lighting and authentic systems, and from the looks of the images provided by the Iris team, the PC21 looks to be very highly detailed. At the moment, the PC21 is undergoing limited beta testing to gather last minute information to fine-tune the aircraft. Iris Simulations mentions that it will be the most accurate PC21 yet in Microsoft Flight Simulator. The Flight FX team this week showcased some new screenshots of the in-development Vision Jet. The aircraft is just about to go into beta, and right now the team have just been polishing a few things. The Alpha team have mostly been concentrating on performance, handling, and also the Alpha group is in line with some owners and operators, so they really know what they're doing when it comes to the Vision Jet. Flight FX mentioned that the beta team will focus on the quality of life such as visuals, modeling, etc. and no confirmed release date just yet or price, but it will be revealed once the team is around about halfway completed through the beta test program. Got Friends this week updated us on the Wilger 35 Alpha development, and the Wilger is currently in its final stages of alpha testing, and so far the testing has been running smoothly with no real issues reported. The team is now focusing on sounds, recreating a variety of avionics suites, which are each supposed to be installed in different particular versions of the Wilger, such as the 35 Alpha, the 80, the 80 Hotel, and the 80 Papa. No other details shared by the team. Of course, we're going to keep you posted on any more developments when it comes to the Wilger news. Flightbeam this week released some in-development screenshots of one of the most popular airports to date, which is San Francisco International Airport. The team have been responsible for bringing this to other sims and now are bringing this to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We have known that the Flightbeam team have been working on San Francisco for some time now, and this is the first time we get to see some in-progress shots. And from the look of the screenshots, it'll be a very well detailed airport, as we know and expect from the Flightbeam team. No ETA on price or release at this stage. Of course, we'll keep you posted on any more news on this one. Apex Gaming PCs and the Oz Flight Sim channel have partnered up to create a range of gaming flight sim PCs tailored to flight simulation pilots in mind. The private pilot and the commercial pilot range has been designed to provide a great frame rates if you are on a budget or if you're an experienced simmer and want to take your simming to the next level. You can even customize to suit your virtual pilot needs. Links in the description below if you want to check out the new range of Oz Flight Sim PCs, the private pilot and the commercial pilot. Taxiing over to this week's release news, and the first one goes to Golden Key Studios this week releasing the MiG-21. The MiG-21 is an iconic aircraft that's known for its simplicity of design, ease of mastering for new pilots, speed and maneuverability. The MiG-21 is widely used around the world, and it flies up to speeds of a Mach 2.1, altitudes up to 65,000 feet, and at challenging landings up to 172 plus knots. Features include a highly detailed model used with PBRs, external and internal, realistic flight models, accurate pylons, racks and stores which has weights and equivalent to drag, realistic engine characteristics, detailed hydraulics and pneumatic systems, realistic fuel management, a drag chute, and it has an autopilot. You can pick up your copy of Golden Key Studios MiG-21 directly from the Sim Market store. I'll leave a link in the description below. In another release for this week, this one is from a smaller publisher, which is Make Africa Great Again, with they're releasing their new airport scenery, which is Kaduna Airport, and it's in Nigeria. Hopefully I said that correctly. The airport servicing its capital of Nigeria, which is situated 22 kilometers northwest of the city. Kaduna receives regular flights from Ethiopia airliners as well as Nigeria major airliners. Features include accurate model of the terminal and surrounding buildings, 4K PBR textures, features, custom night lighting, custom parking positions, animated people, accurate place static aircraft on the GA ramp, and real-world terraforming around the area. Also has a GSX profile included. You can pick up your copy of Kenduna Airport from the team over at Make Africa Great Again directly from the Sim Market store. Again, link in the description below. Lining up on the runway for this week's Sim Update news, and it is a big one. Sim Update 10 for the most anticipated update of the Sim's short history has finally arrived. Sim Update 10 is quite a large update with many new improvements, features, updates, and bug fixes. In this video, we're just going to take a quick look at the main features, and I'll leave a link in the description if you want to take a look at the whole changelog, because it's very lengthy indeed. Taking a look at the first major feature, which is very improvements have been worked on for DX12 in Sim Update 10 around performance and memory usage. This is still in a beta phase, and the team will keep working on improving DX12 with other updates as they go along. That being said, we're still waiting on new drivers from NVIDIA that will activate the NVIDIA GPU's memory allocation to take advantage of DX12 and those improvements that we want to see. DLSS and DLAA are now available, and we now can take advantage of NVIDIA's upscaling technology, which is included in this update as well. Another long-awaited feature has been implemented, which is multi-window. Now it's available in this Sim update. You can now access the left and right sides of the main window to enlarge your field of view. This is available through the experimental section, so it can be turned on and off. A new cloud layer system has been introduced in this update with the aim of better improving the vertical precision and low altitudes to better reflect various cloud altitudes and thickness close to the ground. Hopefully this improves the immersion when it comes to fog in the sim. Bush trips have some improvements as well, one of them being the save/autosave from cross platforms have been introduced, and the Vfr Map has had a bit of an overhaul. The map's been updated to include a number of quality of life improvements. You can now see airports, and when you click on them, and see their nav aids data on the fly. The G1000 from NXI is now the default G1000 that's been implemented into the sim. The in-sim moving boats now have wakes effects. This is for PC only, and not all boats are moving in the sim, so this is only for the ones that are moving. And a new spotlight event included in the update, which is featuring the Cessna Citation CJ4 landing at Entebbe. If I said that correctly, International Airport. I probably messed it up. You can correct me in the comments below. As I mentioned at the top of the video, this is a large update, and we're seeing many improvements in many different other areas, including stability, weather, navigation, traffic, aircraft in general, world UI, VR, and SDK. As I mentioned as well, I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to go and check out the full changelog. There is a lot to it, and highly recommend checking it out. Like every sim update, there's always teething problems, and some simmers, including myself, have been having problems with this sim update and other sim updates from time to time. I highly recommend checking out the Microsoft forums and providing feedback to the Microsoft team, as you may be able to find a fix for the problem you're having, or let Microsoft team know, as they're keeping a close eye on problems. A link to Sim Update 10, so hopefully we can see some improvements to that. Moving on to the next update for the sim. If this week wasn't enough, next week we will receive a world update number 11, which is Canada. Canada is still scheduled to be released by the 29th of September, which it will include a new DEM, aerial imaging, places of interest, handcrafted airports, photographic cities, bush trips, challenges, and more. This update is like the other world updates, and it will be free for all simmers. A new local legend aircraft is scheduled to release on the same day, and you should be able to purchase that in the in-sim marketplace store. Speaking of all these things, updates, beta testing, and all those things of late, the Microsoft team is making some changes to the beta testing program. Now, the beta testers will remain in the beta testing group and will automatically join the next beta when it is live. So these are the changes. Instead of just opting in for each individual one, you'll just automatically get moved to the next one. If that sounds great for you, or it doesn't sound great for you, the details are live in the forums on how you can opt in or out of that program. Moving over to this week's in-sim marketplace update, which is a combination of last week and this week. Due to a delay with the Sim Update 10 delivery this week, we're seeing a whopping of 56 new products. 26 of these are on PC and 30 of these are on Xbox. 2 new aircraft were released with this week's Sim Update, which is Latins VFR Airbus A319, which is available on Xbox and PC, and the Red Wings Constellation, which we haven't seen this one for a while. It's been released on PC for a long time as a third party. It is now available for PC only on the Sim marketplace. The other products this week are made up of airports, liveries, night lighting enhancements, and sceneries. If you got this far in the video, thank you very much. You're a bunch of aviation legends. As I mentioned before, only 72% of people that watch the Oz Flight Simmer channel are not subscribed. So if that's one of you, please hit that little red button. It's much appreciated and it really helps us out. I'm going to leave you with another video here. It's one that we released earlier this week, showcasing the difference between DX11 and DX12 before the NVIDIA driver is released. I'm sure you'll like it. Why don't you go and check that one out, and I'll see you over there.